Boy, the old man is on live-ish. Let's see. Then he, this what happens when you by yourself. Little man getting ready for school. Good morning, good afternoon. Audio check. Are we checking the audio? I got a few minutes before I can go to sleep. Is anybody home? Is everybody here? Somebody asked me a very good question a little while ago, so I'm going to address the question and give the best answer that I could possibly give. Literally 10 minutes ago. But y'all know I can't read. Hey, what's going on? Told Mailman Nick to do an impression of you on his channel. Yeah. He just got to be a lot shorter. Have you seen how tall that dude is? Oh, my God. What up? Here we go. Now I can see the future. Oh, boy, you'll never see me wearing a red do-rag again. Just putting that out there. All right, so somebody just wrote a comment. Am I too loud? It's audio check. Here we go. And I can't read anything because none of these are linked up to my... Anyway, topics. So I'll get to your questions in a second. Topics I'd love to hear from you. Are postal employees a government job, and why we didn't see heroes pay? This was from Kristen Vincent. Hopefully you're watching because you just asked the question. Well, employees of the United States Postal Service are not technically federal employees because the USPS is an independent and self-governing agency. It operates under the executive branch and does not receive taxpayer dollars to fund its operations. However, postal workers must follow federal rules and they receive federal benefits. USPS is one of the largest federal employers in the nation, offering a range of benefits and opportunities similar to those of the federal workforce. So hopefully that answers the first question. Why we didn't receive heroes pay. I don't believe many people received hero pay because that were in our line of work. UPS, FedEx, etc. All right. It says, my last job was union. Strong, makes me wonder why ours isn't. Makes me wonder the same thing. I don't want to attack the union right now. Have mail carriers gone on strike before? Yes. Mail carriers in the United States have gone on strike before. The most notable instance was 1970 postal strike, which was the largest walkout of federal employees in U.S. history at the time. It involved over 200,000 postal workers across the country and lasted for 8 days. The strike was a pivotal moment for the USPS workers, leading to significant changes in their wages, work conditions, and collective bargaining rights. Next question. If we are a government job, are we eligible for student loan forgiveness? Yes, we are. Plenty of people are actually eligible for student loan forgiveness. This is something I spoke about once before. I'm in the process of doing it now. So student loan forgiveness for anybody that looking for a student loan or has a student loan, graduated, you call your student loan provider and you let them know that you work for the United States Postal Service. It's number one. And you'd like to get on the student loan forgiveness program. What happens at that point, they'll ask you if you've been working for them for 5 years and you've been paying them for 5 years. So long as you can provide documentation showing the first date of employment that you are with the United States Postal Service, they will credit that towards 10 years of service, 120 payments. So 5 years, 120, that'd be 60 payments out the way. Once you hit the 120th payment, 10 years, they forgive the remainder of your loan. All right. So you just have to prove from the time you started to the time you're at. This is not only for postal workers. So it's for people that are nurses, firefighters, etc. They can do it as well. I'm in the process of doing it. My daughter's doing it, so on and so forth. All right. Are you a shop steward for our union? No. I don't know who your union is, and no, I'm not a shop steward. I'm a nosy guy that gets information. That's all I am. Now, we got that out the way. Let's talk. Let's talk, fam. See if we can get in here and see who's watching. Tuesday Night Live. That's me. Now I'll try to answer a couple questions. I'll be on here for probably 15 minutes. All right. You just made career. Whoop, whoop. Alicia Mackey. Congratulations. Adrian, you're here to bitch and complain. Welcome. Welcome. Jay was looking at the sun too. Hell no. I know better. I could barely see already. She want me looking at the sun. Shit. So just so you guys know, they are doing something around this country that a lot of people been emailing me saying that postal workers, there's an article out. It's actually might be on Postal Times, if I'm not mistaken, that they're like out of 90 people that have to move from a plant, they took the ones that are non-career and they have a chance of being fired. So the mail handler assistants would probably lose their job, as well as the PSEs that work at that plant will lose their job. The career clerks don't, and the career mail handlers don't. You could go on Postal Times and check that out as well. Also, I just found out that the mail handlers did win a grievance to be at the SNDCs, because remember when I went to the SNDC, I mentioned that the mail handler union was here and the APWU was here with the clerks, and they were arguing back and forth whose job it was, and they were looking at me like, why am I training the clerks? And I'm like, look, I'm just doing a job, buddy. I don't care who I ain't got nothing to do with none of that. I'm here to train one person that's whom I train. But yes, the mail handlers did win the grievance. So mail handlers will be at SNDCs now, which is typically just a large station, which has never happened before. Okay, that's a good thing. All right. What lie am I telling? All right. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Hey, Jay, seeing your live broadcast. I have orientation Monday. Okay, congratulations on your orientation. Please be on time. I'm a stickler for time. All right. Salute Jay and the chat. Atlanta in the building. ATL shouty. Okay. Elisa, what branch? Palmetto. Man, y'all got some stuff going on at Palmetto. Got some stuff going on at Palmetto. I got people in that building sending me videos. What it crazy. If you ever want, no. Alicia, Mackey, feel free to email me. Talk too much on here. Danny, that's my dog right there. That's my dog. Danny got more knowledge about what's going on behind the scenes than a lot of people know. I ain't gonna put you out there. But Danny be giving me the scoop, dog. That's my dog. Danny, did you get to see my last video? Yeah, you warned me about that stuff. Any news on the NALC contract? Shit. No news. No news. I read an article, I think I did it live yesterday, and that man he won't talk about anything. Are they making Amazon 10 start time national? I don't believe so. I believe they go by whatever's going on in your area. So it's just according to the needs. There's some places that barely have Amazon anymore. I misread the message. Yep. That's my sister right there. Yep. That's my sis. Love her. What? Yep. I ain't gonna talk too much about Yup, but Yup let me tell you. Yup came in less than a year ago and went from here to way up here. I think she jumped like $30,000 or $40,000 in less than a year. She a beast. You see, I kept the information out of that. Yep. That's my dog. Oh, man. Big hugs, Padrino. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'll be an RCA in Cleveland, Tennessee, training in Chattanooga. You know, joining a union is a good choice. Never worked a union job before. I don't give advice on joining the union. What I do say is, me personally, I look at the union as lawyers, okay? Unions are there to fight for you. Not every station has a union there, but the union covers the craft as a whole. Me personally, I waited a little bit to see who my union rep was before I joined the union. That's what I did. That doesn't mean everybody else should do it. I don't just want to give money to somebody I don't know. But that's how I joined, okay? I gave it a little bit, then jumped in. Yep. Yeah. Yep. That's my sister. She got her goals, boy. That's the hardest working woman in here. No question, no doubt. No, there is no doubt behind that. Your son did a great job the other day. That chump in the back, sleep, always trying to take my work. Y'all subscribe to his channel. You want to see his channel? This is it right here. Hi. This is Abo channel. If you're watching, click on them and subscribe to them, all right? Bro, love your channel. Every situation different. They try to force that. This is true. This is true. Showing me nothing but love. You got to make it work for your opportunity. I don't know. You built different. Yep. You just built different. Not everybody can survive them streets like you did. You called me with some stuff. You overcame it. Made some power moves in a short period of time. You a gangster, to say the least. Yep, call me up. I put yep in connection with somebody else, totally different state. They spoke for about an hour, and made things happen and powered up. Did power moves. Don't worry about what other people say. That money that you go in there to make, that's your money. Oh, don't go to management. Don't go over to this department. Don't go to that department. You follow your money. If they're going to give you money and you think you can handle the work, go get it. Don't listen to the words that people tell you. Jay, I don't know why the hyperlinking is going through. So what's Yo C's channel and name I posted? It's right there. Activities and Gaming with Abe's. It's right above you, yah. What it do from the Blue Island? Okay. I'm sorry I'm wearing red. I apologize about that. Yes, sir, my money is nice. Yes, your money is nice. Hold something. Take that jump. Haters are going to hate. Danny took a leap of faith. Danny annoyed the sugar out of me. Ran up on me every day. He saw me. Hey, man, what do you think? Still to this day, trying to make power moves. Power moves. Went from here to there. Danny, how far did you move to make a power move? Literally moved out of state. Just made a power move. Like, don't say the state you're in, but like 1,500 miles, something like that. Just to make power moves. And went through, 4 or 5 different positions in a couple years. Danny a beast. Danny a beast. That saying, the mail don't stop, is true. Tuesday we had a tornado. And we was told to continue all the deliveries on the road was open. Shit. Shit. I don't know. You better than me. I'm driving a tractor trailer. That wind start blowing with 30-mile-an-hour gusts, and I'm empty. I'm pulling over. Nope. Not happening. I've watched trucks lay down on their side. Not a good thing. Your safety come first. Don't let them tell you no different. All right, well, that was easy. Did I give any more? No more questions. Palmetto plant. What? Woo. So there's a plant up in West Virginia, and I think it's West Virginia and Pennsylvania, that the people are going to be moving from one to the other. Somebody sent me a text message telling me about that, where the people are going to have to drive almost like 150, 200 miles if they want to keep their job. It's wild. There's so many positions out there. Go after them. Yep, this is true. You don't owe me nothing, Danny. You keep passing me that information. Charleston, West Virginia plant is closing. That's the one. That's the one. That's it. Charleston, West Virginia. I was trying to find it. You found it for me. Cool. Do-dum, dum, do-dum. No thanks. I just tried to use this other app that Nick uses. Didn't work for me. You know why JH continues to be blessed? Because he does pay it forward. Shit. I just talk, man. I just talk. That's all I do. Michigan might sue the USPS over Kingford Center plans. Mid-Florida, D.C.? Mid-Florida. Which one you talking about there in mid-Florida there? You talking about Orlando and Seminole? Is that what you're talking about? Jolo carving? Is that what you're referring to there? Hell yeah, management is only going to do what you allow them to do. If it violates the contract, I'm making a big deal. Jolo carving. I can't see. Which one are you at? Did you stop uploading on Rumble? I have very little time. I try to do so many different things at one time. I'm teaching my son how to edit videos and all that stuff, and so I did slack a little bit. I mean, I do have a different life outside of talking trash, although I'm a good trash talker. I don't think y'all care about that. Don't forget, fam, we need this knowledge. In fact, pause. That's why meant fact. Pause if that's why you didn't read that. What does that mean? Don't even know what that means. Jolo carving. So my godbrother is in Seminole plant. There are some changes coming there. One of my good friends works over in that area. What exactly are you asking about the Mid-Florida distribution center? That's, was that the Suncoast? My daughter's in that area. Phone block, I believe. Any drivers on here that needs pants without a stripe? You're tiny. You can't give no drivers that. About consolidation or any change. Oh, they got a lot of changes coming to that area. They're getting... Joe, why don't you email me? Okay? Email me. My email is typically in the video descriptions. All right? Thank you. Let's keep it sane in these insane times. What do you think about the Rural Carrier Union? It stands get anything accomplished in the craft. I think that the Rural Carrier Union is finally, they're finally starting to be more transparent, like the APWU, which is something that you guys have been asking for, regardless of whether or not they give you good news. I think they're starting to be transparent. I feel like was about 6 to 8 months ago, y'all were talking about getting rid of them, and now they're being a little more transparent. I believe that they're fighting the Rex thing that y'all going through, and you know, just gotta kind of see how that plays out. That's my opinion. You ever get tired of talking about the post office when you're off? 100%. The only time I talk about it is here to you guys. As soon as I turn this off, that's it. I go to sleep in my postal pajamas, I got my postal underwear on. Got a postal headscarf. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you have some various sizes. How do you feel about facilities having phone blockers? So you must be in a new facility, and they can turn. I never heard. Alicia. All right. So here's the thing. Phone blockers. Technically, people are not supposed to have their phones on inside the building, right? I'm a big. Yeah. I don't think that people should be riding around with, the things in both ears, because there's too much going on. If it's one ear and they're listening to music, great. But the problem with the phones is it distracts people, and the distractions are real. Was it about less than 3 weeks ago, the girl with her phone and the little earbud or Apple Pod fell in the machine, and she went to reach for it and decapitated her. So I think they're a major distraction. Now, phone signal jammers inside of a facility like that's new. You can expect that happening, because in Amazon buildings and a lot of UPS buildings, they really don't allow that. Like, Amazon doesn't allow you to have a phone on you. I think you got to check it in. But I think what has happened is that people abuse the phones. That's my opinion. Actually, I've seen it. They're sitting down and watching full-fledged movies, not paying attention. They're not working, watching TikTok. But if it's just to listen to some music while you're over there grinding and doing your work in one ear, I don't see a problem with that. Is there such thing as a phone blocker jammer? Everybody says that, but I've never heard that to be really true. You can finesse one of them for the password. What area do you work in? I'm out here in West Texas, and I always share knowledge you speak with about my coworkers. Adrian, I try to keep my area off this. I don't tell people where I'm at, because if I direct something and say, yeah, my mail steward, my union president, he sucks, only a handful of people know what I'm talking about, the people that work with me. But if I say, hey, I work at this facility and they suck, then I'm directing it at them. You know what I mean? So I try to keep that off there. Some people know, if you watch my videos before, some people will be like, I know where he's at. I did a video right in front of my facility in my car one day, and I was like, I had it specifically in the background. But I try to keep that off here. What happens if there's an emergency? I don't think they have real phone blockers, though. Honestly, that's why I wear headphones. Jay, do you need a headset, or you not using it no more? My headset finally broke on me, and it hurt my feelings. My heart started hurting, and then somebody bought me some earbuds. I don't even know what them damn things are. I hate them things wedged into my ear. Hate them. But no, I don't really drive trucks no more. I'm not cool anymore, and apparently you don't either. You top of the food chain, sister. Yeah, we aren't allowed to have phones at Amazon prior to COVID. Not sure what's going on now. USPS, they used to say, stay off our phone. We would off the Wi-Fi. That's what they told me. That they would have these Bluetooth signs up and say, not to have it. And I don't know. They let you get into the plant by accident. The next time it's a write-up or fired. People should get the Bose Tempo sunglasses. They come with different lenses. How are you, Jay? Not sure if you went over this. Live speculation on arriving in an agreement in 3 months. I don't know. I didn't hear that. I've been reading. I've been trying to find out information about that. I've asked a few people, and nobody's given me that information. But if you know something I don't know, Ricardo, just email me. Facility's so big, it's needed, especially for emergencies. What if someone gets hurt? Y'all look like y'all got issues already. I think that your facility was built specifically just with hard walls. Like my office that I'm in, and I got an old building. I don't get no reception at all. I get zero, like it's just a zero, nothing. Emergencies, I'm sure there's going to be plenty. There should be plenty of phones around. I don't know. That's something that you should talk to the union rep about and ask them. I have my hoodie on while riding equipment, but they let me wear my poosh shiesty. Not supposed to really be wearing a hoodie on when you're on your pit. You're supposed to be able to hear things. See, they don't want you having the things in your ear. That is a liability. You're supposed to have full view, vision, etc. You look like you'll be reaching out soon. I'm sure you will. West, south, east, north. I've been watching. What's going on in mid-Florida? Anything except to take a leap there for? Don't know. Can't hear the PA system on the workroom floor. As said, phones aren't technically supposed to be on the work floor, but she constantly texts me. I don't understand. I'm just a rural carrier. Yeah, you don't have to answer that. Man, after 3 years, I washed my $300 sunglasses still. Playing hired a DJ because people complain of not having music. Nah. PA system. You gotta clean the wax out your ears, Alicia. I'm thinking about moving to Atlanta, but it's no longer affordable. And y'all got some crazy people in Atlanta. It's not like it used to be. Deaf people would drive. How do they know if the horn not working? I don't know. How difficult is it to get a driving instructor job? If the position comes available, you apply for it. There are two different types. There's ad hocs, as needed. It's a Latin term for as needed. Those people just get accepted. You have to be able to drive all the vehicles, excluding the CDL trucks. But to be a full-time driving safety instructor, you need to have a CDL license and then apply for it, just like you would just another detail. And then I had to go and basically test on all the vehicles. We have a couple of deaf people that work in my plant, and they drive. I don't know how they pull that off. What's affordable today? What do you mean by affordable? Did I say the word affordable? Have you seen how many engineer positions, EAS? I did not. Yes, a CDL. A driving safety instructor has to be able to drive every vehicle that the post office has. That would be the 18-wheelers, the 11 tons, the 7 tons, the 2 tons, the Pro Masters, all the way down to the LLVs, every single one of them. My boy just got a driving. I hooked this KSA up. Okay. I bet you did. I think I passed you on some KSA knowledge there too, my sister. Did you watch WrestleMania this week with AH? Absolutely. I did. Here's the thing. I don't know if I told you guys. So AH and I went to a wrestling event sometime last year, and we met Bray Wyatt. Totally off top. We met Bray Wyatt. I have a video of my son meeting Bray Wyatt, right? It is the last video of, those who know wrestling, it's the last video of this wrestler when he was alive. And this little short went viral of my son with the wrestler that passed away. Cool. It went around the internet, all over. They did a documentary about him about a week ago, and my son was on it. So WWE has my son, a little clip of him somewhere in there. So my son got excited. He was like, "That's me, Dad." I'm like, "Yeah, that's you." So he wanted to show his friends. So he recorded it, tried to upload it to YouTube. Do you know they blocked his video of himself and said copyright? WWE blocked my son recording a clip of himself. That's ludicrous. That's how bad YouTube is. They just blocking people for stupidity right now. Anyway, he was so upset. He's like, "Dad, it was only a 10-second clip." Way to go, YouTube. Yeah, one plan hired a DJ. Tell me, how does the management create a bid and don't post it until the person they want? Ooh. That's something you got to talk to your union rep about there. Prentice Boogery? Is the pay good? Yeah, how you copyright yourself? Yeah, that's weird. Pay is pay. I got good days. I ain't even really in this for the pay. It's the same exact pay I was making as a truck driver, but I have a peace of mind. Let me tell you why I got a peace of mind. Let me tell you why I got a peace of mind. Work Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. I rarely have overtime, have weekends off, have a life, have federal benefits, and it's the same exact pay rate as a truck driver. So I didn't lose anything. I don't make the overtime. I don't make the night differential, but I have a life and peace. And you know who I have to interact with every single day? New people. New people. Realistically, people that are new when they're coming into the post office are receptive for information, which is a lot more easier to deal with and train and teach than regular postal work. Like idiots like me, if I had to go and sit in front of me, I'd be like, I'd be talking all kind of trash right back to me. So yes, it is so much easier to deal with. You know how much headache I come with every day? None. They're like, oh man, you should go back in the manager. No. I don't want to deal with people like me. I don't. I could be a real, can I say this live? I could be a real asshole. I could. Drive into headache? Yeah, no. Nope. Jesus Christ. Okay, glasses back on. All right, PGR Room, WWE, and federal holidays off. Yeah, I can get them all off. They're moving away from the overly people and been dropping a ton of F-bombs lately. Yes. Peace of mind. Yeah, it's priceless. This is true. I'm thinking about when I'm able to do coaching with my kids. Yeah, well, my kid. You know, track and field. Do things. Yeah, vacations. Yeah, all that. Not a stressful job. Anyway, where we at? 10:15. I got 10 more minutes because some of the employees deserve what they get answered. I love being a rural carrier. Do the route and I'm out. I know that's right. 100. Anyway. Yep. Why you awake? Don't you got to work tomorrow? Hi from Kissimmee, Florida. I go to Kissimmee quite often. A timeshare in Kissimmee. Jose. My daughter's not too far from there. Where the hell is she at? She's in Winter Springs, Winter Garden, Winter something over there. Orlando area. That makes sense. Want a DJ, blah, blah, blah. All right, well, that's it. I just wanted to answer those basic questions for the individual that posted them. I don't think I have any more questions. Or do I? Sheesh. Comments. Boom. What's with my camera focus? Somebody asked me what my camera focus problem was. It was weird. I don't know what that had to do with the price of tea in China. Oof. Oh. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm reading these comments from my last video. I guess I'll address that another day or whenever. I really don't know how to make my screen big again. Somebody come help me. See, my son's not here. I figured it out. All right. What do we got here? Tequila shot. Hell no. Do you recommend right-hand vehicle or converting? Winter Haven. There we go. Or Winter Park. JH Our DR union rep for Arizona district sub due to her route dropping due to yeah. When do you want to put the car back? You can. The only place we got here charges $3,000. What? $3,000 for what? What are we talking about? Did I lose something here? Oh, can you make a live chat on KSAs, help an employee get KSAs right? Man, people don't really want to hear about how to do a KSA. Everybody knows how to do a KSA, right? Basically, you just answer the questions. If you apply for a position that requires you to have a KSA, if they say these are the job requirements, they list them 1 through 7, 1 through 8, you address every single one. A convertible, oh, to a right-hand vehicle. I get you. Some places you can find it. Not everybody knows how to do it right. Do you get in trouble after passing someone and they do something wrong? No. No. Do I get in trouble? No. They get in trouble. They get in trouble. I don't. I walk through people through a lot. If somebody fails me, that means they really can't drive. I walk people through the whole basis of just how to drive, and just let them know. Don't let it whoop them. There's some people that have some really bad habits, and you can't get them out of those bad habits. My sole purpose is if you can drive, and I feel like you're safe enough to be in the streets with my kids and my family, okay, we're good to go. At that point, what goes on from there, that has nothing to do with me. A lot of folks' KSAs are terrible. This is true. This is true. What's a KSA? What's a KSA? Yep. Please, enlighten us. I'd like you to learn me. Not even a complete sentence. Danny, did I send you, watch what I say on here. Can't wait until they finish the rural contract. Convert your POV. All right. There we go. You emailed me, Alicia Mackey. Okay. I will, I'll get back to you. All right. Yep, it's not out of Miami. Definitely not out of Miami. But Postal family, Jay gotta go. Jay gotta go. I'm getting tired and it's late. But we'll chat again. I'll do a couple more of these. All right? Y'all have yourself a good night. This is JH. My eyes are hurting. Jesus Christ. Oh, there it is. We out. Yep. Good night. How did he turn his damn thing? See, where's my son at when I need him? Can't see a goddamn thing. Don't laugh.